We've got our product expert, Steve Hatchett, the Vice President of Aloe Vera of America Nutraceutical. He's going to be on today, and this is obviously a very special treat. We appreciate him taking time away from his busy schedule to do that. Of course, my name is Carl Zander. I am the Vice President of USA. We've got Bill Lewis and Harold Green, who are also working with Canada. And then we have, of course, our Senior Vice President of the Americas, Garen Breinholt, on. I just wanted to share, guys, we had an open house on Friday, and I've got to tell you there were 66 really excited distributors that got a once-in-a-lifetime treat, not only a training from Steve that most of us are going to see again today, but also they got to spend some one-on-one time that was quite unique with Rex in the boardroom. And I tell you, Rex is a phenomenal person and a very warm person that has a really unique way of connecting with people. It was just it was almost enamoring just watching him interact with these quite a few new distributors that are being exposed to the Forever Home Office and the Forever Living staff and culture for their first time, and it was absolutely phenomenal. Just a little bit of on sales. We had a pretty good month on sales. Looks like we get a couple exception orders. USA might eke out last year by a couple. Not quite as strong as we were hoping. As you know, we've been running 3 or 4% every month. Last month, I guess, actually was a little bit more than that. But it will be about even with last year, maybe up a couple cases, I hope, after the exceptions come in. So looking forward to keep pushing the Vital 5. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Garen for him to introduce Steve, and then Steve will get on way with his product training. And as you know, Steve is a phenomenal presenter, as well as a great asset to the company as far as running Forever Nutraceutical and Aloe Vera of America. So with that, I'm going to throw it over to Garen. And how we doing, Garen?
Doing great. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We're good.
All right. Excellent. Well, hopefully you can all see my screen.
No, you're going to have to ask Steve to pass it to you.
Okay,
Steve,
that's all right. No, that's all right. You don't need. Actually, I have a few things to share after Steve. But one of the things that I just wanted to mention, this, as Carl mentioned, this last Friday, we had the opportunity to meet with several distributors from around North America that came here for a special tour of the home office. And in this tour, I had the opportunity to listen to Steve. And one of the things that I shared with them is, there's a lot of excitement right now in North America, especially coming off of an incredible rally in London. And I think, the most excitement that we've probably had in a long time is because some of the exciting, not just products, but business tools that we have that are around the new products that we have that are helping us build a bigger, stronger business, something that's set to last. And one of the things that you'll notice from this training this morning is as Steve shares some of the excitement around these products, but not only excitement around the products, some specific information that you can use to build your business. But I have to say, one of the things, and I mentioned this to Steve as I spoke to him, is one of the things that Steve shares when he shares is not only information but the excitement that he has for the business and for the products. And one of the things that you'll see is Steve has some incredible experience with these products, but most importantly, he knows how they work for us, for our health, for our beauty, but also he understands how they can help our business. And so with that, I'm going to turn some time over to Steve so that he can share some of the excitement that's building around some of the new exciting programs and products that we have. So with that, I'll turn it over to you, Steve.
Thanks, Garen, and thanks, Carl. And can everybody hear me out there?
Yes, sir. You're good. You're good.
Good. Well, can you also see my screen?
Yes, we can.
There? Perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to go on there for a while and you couldn't hear me and you couldn't see the screen. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here today and discuss some of the things that, as Garen said, is very important to me and should be important to you as well. And I don't think you'd show up on a Monday morning unless it wasn't important to you. So we know this is important to you, and it's, as we consider it, vital for your business and for your health. So I just wanted to take a couple of minutes right at the get-go and let you know, Garen asked me to be here today. I was pretty excited because as I continue to work with all the amazing leaders here at Forever Living, it's just amazing to watch Garen and Carl and Greg and Rex, and in every meeting we're in, the focus is on the distributors. How do we help them build their business? How do we help them be as healthy as they can possibly be? How do we get them to feel great and do more and be more and have the opportunities and explore the opportunities that they want to do in life and fulfill their mission and dreams? And what a privilege it is for me to be with people who are caring so much about what other people are doing and making sure that you're as successful as possible. So I hope today is a small piece of information that you can use in your daily lives for yourselves and for those that you're helping with this wonderful opportunity with Forever Living. I've been asked to do a discussion on FIT, and the new product we launched, new product line we launched there at the Global Rally in London. But what I've also been asked to do is briefly hit on Vital 5. Now, North America has just been outstanding with Vital 5 sales, and you've caught the bug, and it's a good bug. It's a friendly bacteria bug, I guess. It's obviously boosting your sales. It's helping you contact people. It's giving people a solution, a very simple solution. When you walk in and you talk to people, you can actually give them something substantive and defined and simple that they can get their arms around and say, I understand what you're talking about. And it's a comprehensive program that pretty much anyone can use. And what a wonderful tool to build your business. So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about Vital 5 and the science behind Vital 5 and why we love it so much and why we're so excited about it. So if we look into the information here with the Vital 5 and what makes it so powerful, we start at the end and we talk about cells. Our body is made up of literally trillions of cells, and these cells generate the organs, the tissues, everything that makes us who we are and what we do. And so if you go to the base of our lives, of our brain and our emotions and everything that goes on, it's all at a cellular level. So it stands to reason if we can get our cells to be healthy, then the opportunity for us to be healthy and have the energy levels and the excitement and enthusiasm is obviously it goes up tremendously. So we want to focus on that. Now, just so you understand, there are over 100 million cells that are produced each day. In fact, on this conference call, we'll have produced several million cells inside of our bodies. Some of these are healthy cells and some of them aren't. Think about it like this. If you were to make a copy of something on a copying machine, and then you were to take that same copy and copy it again and again and again and again, over time, you're replicating cells, or you're replicating copies just like you'd be replicating cells. But the image starts to get a little bit worse and a little bit worse and a little bit worse and a little bit worse if certain things aren't done. So what we want to do is inside of our bodies, we want to give our bodies and our cells the best opportunity to be produced or replicated on an ongoing basis, and by doing that we want to provide nutrients to our cells, and that's what Vital 5 is all about. It's getting nutrition to the cells of our bodies to help us be more successful, more happy, more healthy. That's the key. Now, a lot of companies talk about nutrition, and that's great. I'm glad they're interested in nutrition, and there's a lot of great companies that provide a lot of nutrition. But there's very few companies, and I haven't found really any other company, that focuses on ensuring that that nutrition gets where it's supposed to get to. And that's what Forever Living is all about, is we're about making sure that our bodies are getting the correct amount of nutrition. And we develop it through pathways. And what I'm talking about here is that we have these wonderful fruits and vegetables and foods that we eat along with the products that we have, but we don't Nobody's created for us a what I call nutrient superhighway until now. And that's what Vital 5 really provides, is a nutrient superhighway, a way to ensure that we get the nutrients from our foods and from our supplements, and they get to the cellular level. That's the key. And there's a lot of products that are out there that are very good for you, but are they getting to the cellular level? And that's the key that Vital 5 and the way that Forever Living thinks. Help your body help itself. So as we look at that, how do we do that? Well, it's simple. And as you think about this, as you're explaining this to your distributors and your downline when you're in people's family rooms or you're at dinner or lunch and so forth and you're talking, it comes down to 3 very specific things. Number 1, are you absorbing the nutrients? Number 2, are they circulating to your organs properly? And number 3 is, are you fortifying your nutrients properly? So you've got to be able to get the nutrients absorbed, you've got to get them circulated effectively, and then they can go in and fortify the cell. That's the key. So that's what the 3 key links for optimal health are, and that's what we're trying to do with the Vital 5. So as we think about it, we have 2 really key, and we call them essential ingredients. You have vitamins and minerals that are in Forever Daily, as well as essential fatty acids in Forever Arctic Sea that people need on a daily basis. In fact, the ingredients in here are essential. At a government level, at any country's level, they will say you need a specific amount of vitamins and minerals and a specific amount of essential fatty acids for you to be healthy and happy. In fact, the cellular walls are predominantly made of essential fatty acids. And in fact, the nutrition that goes into those cells is specifically related to the permeability of those walls. So if your wall is full of essential fatty acids at the cellular level, then it's going to have lots of nutrient flow. If it doesn't, then it's going to be hardened and it's not going to let these nutrients in. So it's very hard for a cell to be healthy if it's not getting the nutrients in. Well, it's not going to be healthy if there's not essential fatty acids. And so if people are not consuming essential fatty acids on a daily basis, there's a problem. Now, as most of you already know, you cannot generate essential fatty acids from your body. You have to get essential fatty acids from your diet. So a lot of people say, well, sometimes I eat fish and some people don't eat fish, and they're trying to find it in certain fruits and vegetables, and it's very difficult. And so as a result, it's such a great thing to know, it's such a great peace of mind that you can get essential fatty acids through a product like Forever Arctic Sea over 1 gram per day, and that's what the government standard here in the United States is. There, in fact, several different agencies have talked about this. It's such an important part of your daily intake of nutrients. So how do we get these nutrients, this daily in Arctic Sea, delivered properly? So number 1, we start with absorption. It looks like the GoToMeeting has adjusted my PowerPoint here a little bit, so I apologize for some of this. The writing on the side doesn't look like it transferred over properly, but it starts with digestion. 95% of digestion actually is done between the mouth and through your whole entire GI system. And so you've got to make sure that if nutrients are going to get absorbed, your digestive system has to be operating effectively. Also, interestingly enough, 70% of your immune cells are actually found in your gut. A lot of people don't realize this. I'm not sure exactly where they think the immune cells are, but they don't necessarily know that they're in the gut. So if your gut isn't healthy, then the likelihood of your immune cells being healthy is not good. In addition to it, a lot of people have ups and downs and mood swings and so forth, and one of the most significant neurotransmitters is serotonin. Well, serotonin is the, as they call, feel-good neurotransmitter that helps us feel good on a consistent basis. And so if you're not getting a level of serotonin, a lot of that is related to whether your gut is healthy and whether it's producing effective levels of serotonin, because 90% of your serotonin is generated from the gut. And lastly, the nerves. Half of the nervous system is found in the gut. So again, when you have a feel factor, you don't feel right about something, might be your gut talking to you. So obviously the key to good digestion starts in the gut, and as we've talked about with Vital 5, there's 2 key products that help us support absorption. Number 1 is aloe vera gel. You guys could probably do a better job presenting to me the value of aloe vera gel than anybody else. You drink it, you know it, you love it. It's a wonderful product, along with it having 200 active constituents that help our bodies in multiple different ways. It also helps our GI system by providing good prebiotics, which actually help feed the good bacteria in our guts. And that's one of the things that we really want to focus on, is we want to increase the good bacteria in our gut. In addition to that, to also add additional good bacteria to our gut, we want to add Forever Probiotic. Forever Probiotic actually provides 1 billion good live bacteria to our gut on a daily basis if we take it. And that's good, because if we can get our guts lined with all this good bacteria, there's no room for the bad bacteria, and we get that ratio of 85 to 15 that we want up. That's the key. So let's take those probiotics, take the aloe vera gel, and you create inside of your gut an environment whereby you can increase the good bacteria and improve the digestion. In fact, you've seen in different, if you've seen me present before, they actually did studies in South Africa, and they've actually done studies in other parts of the world where they've confirmed that drinking aloe vera actually increases the bioavailability of both fat-soluble vitamins and water-soluble vitamins by 3 times. So again, when you're talking about absorption, if you want to triple your absorption rate, well, a good opportunity to do that, and a way to support your absorption rate better, is by taking Forever Aloe Vera Gel, and in combination, Forever Active Probiotic. It's a wonderful, wonderful combination. A pre and probiotic working together. In fact, science has now called this symbiotics, and they work so closely together. Well, now that you actually have these ingredients in your system, and they are now been absorbed, we want to circulate that to our individual organs and all the tissues. What better way to do that with Nobel Prize-winning research that was done on nitric oxide? Dr. Farhad Murad, as many of you know, found out something very, very important, and that is that for the walls of the blood vessels to vasodilate or expand to allow free flowing of oxygen and nutrients, there had to be nitric oxide present. So when nitric oxide is present, then that happens, and we get better flow of circulation. Well, the key was, how do we get more nitric oxide inside of our bodies? And they found that a precursor to nitric oxide is L-arginine. So L-arginine, if used in the right form and with the right base of materials, can help us with generating nitric oxide, which nitric oxide then helps with circulation. So it's a wonderful combination to make sure, now that we have those nutrients absorbed, that they will now be inside the body and to the specific organs and transported properly. You see how this is a nutrient superhighway? You're improving the absorption and you're improving the circulation, so you're basically supporting your body's capability of getting those nutrients in your system. So now that Forever Daily and the Forever Arctic Sea are now actually going inside and actually getting utilized properly. And you can see that Dr. Murad, who won the Nobel Prize on this, that's the product he takes every single day, is RG+, because he sees the balance and he sees the formula. Now, he's seen a lot of arginine products out there in the market, but he really loves RG+ and takes it every single day. So now you see what's happening. You can see that flow increasing, and now you have all these individual vitamins and nutrients going directly to the organs, down to the cellular level. And so now we're inside that cell where it was kind of broken and fragile. Now we're going to put some of this Arctic Sea and Daily and the nutrients in those, and we start to help this cell get the nutrients it needs to be able to be effective. And now that helps us do a lot more of this, which is smile more. So, you know, again, it's all about cellular nutrition and being able to get there. We don't just provide products that actually give you the nutrients that you need. That's wonderful, but that's only one part, and that's what most companies provide, is one part. We give you part 1, which is absorption, part 2, which is circulation, and part 3, which is fortification. So you can see that simply. So as you're talking to people about Vital 5, and you guys are doing such a wonderful job about it, just recognize this is what's happening inside the body when you support your body properly. Okay? Hopefully that gives you some good perspective and you understand the value of Vital 5. I couldn't help but talk a little bit more about it, and hopefully every time I do, I enjoy the opportunity of sharing that information with you. Now I'd like to talk to you about FIT. Fit is it's a revolution, quite honestly, and it's going to be one of the biggest weight loss programs in the entire world, no doubt, because obviously we have a huge distributorship all around the world, but we've actually changed the way people look at losing weight and becoming fit and getting the right weight for you. Talk you through this. Basically, it's too bad. As you look at this, it's simple as 1, 2, 3. And what we've done is we focused on making sure, number one, that you get the specific amount of calories you're looking for, and they're smart calories. A lot of people say you just need to reduce calories. And that's not quite it. In fact, there's so much more to losing weight than just calories and calorie counting. It's smart, healthy calories in. It's number 2, increasing the metabolic calories out. How much are you burning or blocking to ensure that you're getting optimal health? And number 3 is, and this is really important, and most people don't do this, and specifically in weight loss, they don't do this. They don't focus on your metabolism and making sure that you have an optimal metabolism so that your body is processing these nutrients properly inside your body. Again, it's just the way that Forever does things just a little bit better than everyone else, because we go to the body and say, what is the body wanting to do? How does it want to be? And then we facilitate that. We focus on that and provide it the nutrients it needs. How do we do that? Well, there's 3 specific ways that you can, quote-unquote, reduce calories or reduce weight. And the way those 3 things have been done by science is, number 1, you can bind or block or even regulate your metabolism. So you're basically binding fat or binding calories through carbohydrates and that sort of thing. You're actually binding those and not letting those absorb and then pushing them through the system as metabolic waste. That's number 1. Number 2 is satiety. You have hunger hormones in your body that basically are saying, I'm hungry. And a lot of times there's ways that you can actually send messages to those neurotransmitters in your brain that's saying you're hungry and say, I'm full. And basically making your brain think you're done before you're actually done. And then there's fat burning, where you actually can go in and raise your body temperature by 1 degree and essentially provide what's called thermogenesis, which is burning fat. And that way your body is actually utilizing these fat stores that have been in there and sending it to the mitochondria and burning up this fat that's there, that's been put on as weight, that you don't need anymore, and you can use it as energy. So those are the 3 ways. Traditionally, that's how all of science has done it, and if used effectively, each one of those ways could be effective. What a lot of people forget about is healthy metabolism. When you're creating these types of reactions, you've got to create what I call a flushing mechanism, which creates a healthy metabolism, because you're creating a lot of what I call metabolic waste. And if you're not flushing that metabolic waste out of your system, you're creating problems for your body. It's not a healthy way to lose weight. Well, as we look at Forever Living, we've got obviously a great program with Clean9, and we've actually improved upon it a little bit. Now, the core of Clean9, and back to that healthy metabolism and flushing our systems properly and making sure that we're providing the right type of metabolism support, is Forever Aloe Vera Gel. That is the key and core component. That's why so many people have been so successful with Clean9. Now, you may not lose 20 pounds in 9 days. Actually, that's good, because you don't want to lose too much too fast. You want to allow your body to lose weight in an optimal amount. It's different for everyone, but you want to lose weight. That's the key. So Forever Aloe Vera Gel is a wonderful way to support your metabolism. And see how Rex and the people at Forever Living think first about making sure that your body is taken care of first, and then get the results that you want. Now, Forever Garcinia Plus is a wonderful product that has been known to appease these hunger hormones and basically go in there and satiate the mind so that you don't have that desire for food as much as you normally do. And people have seen a tremendous amount of results on that. You've seen that on many of different celebrity spokespeople and so forth that talked about Forever, and specifically about Garcinia. And so it's a wonderful, wonderful product to help with that. In addition to that, you also have Forever Light Ultra, and that is such a wonderful product to provide you protein, which also satiates your body, but also provides healthy soy protein that's heart healthy as well. So it's a wonderful product for the meal replacement and a key part of our C9 program. We've also added a brand new product called Forever Fiber. I've seen a lot of people who have purchased this. We are not getting enough fiber in our daily diet. And if you're not getting enough fiber in your daily diet, things tend to slow down. We want our metabolism to be operating effectively. So you want to provide a consistency that the flow of your intake and your outtake is going consistently. And so Forever Fiber is a wonderful addition because the majority of people in America just aren't getting enough of it. In addition to that, we've also provided a brand new product called Forever Therm. And it is a wonderful fat burner that actually gives you energy, and increases your energy levels, and does that fat burning that we were talking about before, which is so important to people as in day jobs where they're sitting down quite a bit or they're not able to get up and move around as much. This helps them burn fat without necessarily having to always run around and go crazy. Now, if you combine this with an exercise program, if you combine this with movement, then it's almost a 1 + 1 = 3. You actually see it, and I take this every single day, love it. And in fact, this combination, along with the FIT program, I've been able to lose over 50 pounds. So I've been very, very happy with the FIT program. The key, though, for me is not only have I been able to do that, but I've been able to maintain it over the last 1.5 years. So I love that part of it. Now, a lot of people have said, well, what does it do for us? Number one, supports digestion, provides more energy, fewer cravings, and with all of that comes this confidence that you're the weight that you should be, whatever that personal weight goal is for you personally, okay? And that's for you to decide. But when you have that confidence, like I'll tell you, there's nothing better than jumping in clothes that I was very young in my marriage where I actually was a little bit thinner, and I was able to put on those same pants and put on those same shirts and get the extra look for my wife, which was actually quite nice. And again, it just brings an increase in confidence that you have as you're going through your daily life. Plus, having more energy and more enthusiasm, it's just such a wonderful cycle. If you're feeling better and you're looking better, guess what? You want to do more and you want to be more. And then you look even better and feel even better, and it just keeps going. And people see it around you. One of the greatest things about FIT is what an incredible tool it is. I've been able to, I can't even tell you how many people have come up to me over the last 1.5 years and said, what have you done? You are a billboard. When people see you from before and then they see you after, the first question most people get is, what are you doing? What a great opportunity to present the business. So that's the key. Now, one of the things we've done, and I credit Aidan O'Hare and the executives there at Forever Living, very creative. You know, you twist off these tops, and they want to make sure the first 9 days are compliant. Well, Forever Therm, Forever Garcinia, and Forever Fiber for 9 days have been converted into easy-to-use stick pack along with a blister pack that sets up breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you actually have everything all in one nice little blister that you can just push it out, and you know exactly whether you've been compliant or not. It makes it so simple and so easy to use, and people are going to love it, because the key here is if you have success within the first 9 days, the likelihood is you're going to continue on this program. If you don't have success in the first 9 days, then obviously it's going to be a challenge for you. Now, looking at what happens after Clean 9, that question comes up all the time. They say, okay, I did Clean 9, I had some good results, what do I do now? Do I go back and do Clean 9 again? Or do I do something else? Or do I just pick a product? Or what do I do? Well, we've got an answer for that. Once you've done Clean 9, you're ready to go to what we call F1 and F2. These are 30-day programs that are designed to support your continued weight loss. And this is supported with additional materials on the web, and then also booklets that you'll have that actually tell you products you can consume, meals that you can make, shake recipes. It's going to provide you a tremendous amount of resources so you completely understand how to take control of your life and focus on healthy weight loss. So instead of just being in a position where you're like, well, what do I do? How do I do it? Forever Living's taken the time and the effort to put together an entire comprehensive program that walks you from step 1 all the way through exercises, meal planning, calorie intake, food you should eat, foods maybe you should stay away from, and of course the products. That's all there for you as a support mechanism to help you achieve the weight loss you're wanting to do. And that's done in one stage, which is 30 days of F1, and when you're done with F1, you can then move on to F2, which is an additional 30 days. In those 69 days, you're able to go through a whole change and take control of your life again and be in a position where you are in charge of your plate, where you are in charge of your fat, where you're in charge of your diet, and you know what you're doing, and you have that confidence, and everything is working the way that you want it to, as opposed to continuing to be struggling with ups and downs of weight control. Now, F1, F2, it basically has the same mechanisms as the original C9, but you notice up here on the right is the new product, the Pro X2 bars. And that you actually get some extra bars in there so that you're able to control and curb your appetite again. In the afternoon, when you perhaps get a little bit of a hunger surge, you can actually take and eat one of these Pro X2 bars, and it provides you 15 grams of healthy protein. So you're actually helping your body, and they taste great. If anybody's tried them yet, they're just incredible. People tell me all the time, I can't believe this is actually good for you. It is, and you're going to be surprised as well. And they're also great to give people as just a special treat, and then people ask, well, tell me a little bit more about this program, and suddenly you've opened up again another business opportunity. So use those as a great starter for discussions in weight loss. In fact, I've talked to several people who have done just exactly that, where people have asked a question, said, hey, how have you lost so much weight? How have you done? And they've actually had a bar or something like that, and they're able to give them that, and they say, hey, this is try this. I'm doing this. And they say, you can eat this. It tastes that good, and you can lose weight. You got to tell me more. And so suddenly you're having more of a discussion, and that's great. So in essence, that is the program for F1 and F2. Now, down here on the right, you see Forever Lean is not part of this official program right here, but it's still a key product in the FIT program, and you can buy it outside of the kits. And Forever Lean is a wonderful product, as you know, that helps with binding up the fat and the carbs that are in our meals. So sometimes we eat a little fat and have a little fast food or something along those lines where we're eating too much of that. Well, again, Forever Lean is a great, great tool for you to be able to accelerate your weight loss if you want to. So you have a great program. If you want to accelerate that program, use Forever Lean as well. So bottom line is, what do we do here? Number one, we want to make sure the smart and healthy calories are going in. We increase those metabolic calories going out so that we do exercises properly, so that we make sure that we're managing what we're eating on a daily basis, and that we're ensuring that our body's getting the optimal amounts of nutrients at the right time, and feeding our metabolism. This is where most weight loss programs go south, and where people feel frustrated and run down because they're not managing it properly. Feed your metabolism properly, and you're going to be able to have the type of success and the type of excitement and enthusiasm of managing your weight. Now, this is really not a diet. It's really not. A lot of people want to call it, I think that's a cheap way to call something an easy fix. This is not just an easy fix if you do it. In my opinion, this FIT program, it's not a diet. It is an absolute decision, because once you make the decision to do it, it's just like doing the Forever Living business plan. If you follow the plan, it works. If you follow the FIT program, it works. You'll see the results. The distributors will see the results. Your friends and family will see the results, and you'll be happy. So, in essence, you have two keys to health and prosperity that are going to give you the type of business building tools that you need to be successful. So number one, Vital 5. Number two, FIT. You can almost go into any home in America, and you can help people with either losing weight or, in addition to, improving their health and wellness. So, bottom line is, you need the right products. You need the right plans. Well, Forever Living is giving you both those, the right products, the right plans. The third thing they can't give you, that's up to you. It's motivation. You've got to take it. You've got to take these tools and take this plan and be successful. And you can be. And I watch people cross that stage time and time again, receiving checks of hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars, who have used the plan properly, seen the products change their lives and helped other people. I hope you'll do the same. Thank you so much.
Wow, Steve, that was really awesome there. That's phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. Appreciate your expertise and you taking the time away from your busy schedule to share that with us. If you could now just send the presentation over to Garen, and Garen will finish up here. I think Garen's arrived right here now. Yep.
I have.
All righty, Garen, it's all you.
All right.
Yeah, we can hear you good. Yep. Excellent.
Great, excellent. You know, just to follow up really quick on Steve. Once again, thank you, Steve, and you know, it's been a treat. And you know, those of you that are on right now, and I'm sure this will spread, will have an opportunity as we move forward to hear a lot more from Steve and his expertise. But another thing as well is this is going to be a great tool that we're going to use moving forward. That maybe Rex and Greg will deliver a message, as well as some of our leaders throughout the world. So we look forward to you know, sharing more things that are going to help you build your business. I just wanted to touch on a couple things that Steve said, and it really, you know, the Vital 5 has a lot to do with not only our health but also a healthy business. Steve mentioned Vital 5 gives our cells the best opportunity. It sends nutrition to the cells of our body. But not only does it give our cells and our body the best nutrition it needs, it gives our business the best nutrition that it needs. You know, Vital 5, it's a monthly supply, it's a daily habit, it's easy to share, and there's benefits. We know the benefits of what it's going to do for us personally and for those people that we share it with. But think about what it can do for your business, because you're putting something in the hands of people that maybe don't understand nutrition or how it works. And you're going to give them something, an opportunity to feel how it works and to feel how it makes them look better and feel better. So think about that as you're sharing Vital 5, about giving our business the best opportunity and giving it the nutrients. It fortifies, it strengthens our business. So think about Vital 5 as a great tool that we can use to build our business. The other thing, too, that I wanted to mention is business packs. Steve spoke about FIT. And, you know, currently right now, is if we look through business packs that we have to start to build our business, we have the Touch of Forever, the Mini Touch, the Clean 9, which is now the C9, the Fit 1 and Fit 2, and the NRG, and, of course, Vital 5. These are amazing opportunities that we have to really jumpstart our business. You know, Steve mentioned, and I love this is not a diet, it's a decision. And it's not a quick fix, the Fit 1, the Fit 2, the C9. This is something, a decision that we make that we want to look better, we want to feel better. The forever opportunity that we have as we share our products, and the opportunity is not a quick fix. However, it is a decision that we make that says, hey, we want to change the way maybe that we feel. Maybe we want to change the way that we achieve the dreams and the goals that we have. The opportunity that we have right now with Vital 5, with Fit 1, Fit 2, the C9 is amazing. One of the things that I've seen for me personally, as well as people that I've shared it with, it opens doors that have been shut. And, you know, many of us have approached people, perhaps on the business, perhaps we've thrown them a brochure to look through, and it's been overwhelming. Now we have an opportunity to open the door again and give them an amazing opportunity to look better, to perhaps lose some weight, do something that they've wanted to do, and help them make a better decision so that they can have the results that they've always wanted. We've seen many people that have gone on to the C9, the Fit 1 and Fit 2, that have been on the so-called fad diets, that have been up and down and have had amazing results and are sticking to it and have never felt better. And I think one of the things that we'll notice is people feel better, they look better, but one of the things that I can assure you is that your business will never look better and feel better as you apply these tools and these exciting new products to your business. You know, once again, I want to thank you for investing your time into being here this morning. And one of the things I do promise you that if you continue to join us each and every Monday of the first of each month, that you will receive something that will strengthen your business and the knowledge that you have in order to build a successful business with Forever. Just want to, really quick, I noticed that there's many members of our Vital 50 that are on this call. I want to thank them for their input. In fact, it was their idea to come out with this monthly training, and look forward to many of you perhaps having the opportunity to join us in the future as you build your business to be a part of this elite group. And also, lastly, wanted to mention and invite those of you who do have members of your team that speak Spanish. We want to invite you to be a part of our training tomorrow, where we'll share this excitement regarding the Vital 5 and the Fit 1, Fit 2, the Clean 9 in Spanish, and also Steve's presentation. So please join us tomorrow, same time at 10 o'clock, where we'll have the opportunity to share this information. So once again, thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you on future calls and wish you the best. Thank you very much.